What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. We're also going to be taking a look at the altcoin 10 set that I've been talking about. We're going to see how that position's doing. We're going to be looking at bullish and bearish case scenario. Either way, I still think we have further down to go, but we'll be talking about that and taking a look at it. So make sure you stick around for the whole video. We got a few different views to look at. Let's just get into it and see what's going on. But before we begin, don't forget we do a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. I do that every Monday. All you have to do to win is scroll down, hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and leave your comments below. That will get you entered to win. All right, so taking a look at the macro here, this is in the log chart. You can see all the pi cycle tops. A lot of people think we are in this area just like 2013 where we get a correction and then continue up higher. That is definitely a possibility. Our NVT has turned bearish, and this is the 3-day. We'll take a look at that. If this is the top, if we came back down to test this bottom trend line, the beginning of next year would be around the 94 to 96,000 range. I will show you a percentage measurement of the drop. As you guys know, when Bitcoin tops, it usually drops 85 to 95%. 85 is more common if it is the top of the cycle. We'll take a look at that. Let's get into that now. First, we're going to look at what we've been watching as the wick off distribution phase, which I do believe that we are still in. As you can see, we had this trend line down at the bottom, and I'm going to get these off of here so you can see what I'm looking at a little bit better. And let's go right here. So as of right now, we had this trend line right here as looking at this as a possible bullish rounded bottom, but we would have needed a bounce off of this, which we did not get. We talked about it yesterday, closing below the trend line again, which we did. I would be bearish. First target would be 44.8, then around the 42.8. But I do really see 41.6 area as where we would go if we do continue down from here. And I'll show you why. But as of right now, this is playing out perfectly. I made a video March 17th and drew this blue line in here, which seems to be playing out beautifully. Be cautious, guys. I know a lot of people are still extremely bullish, which I could be wrong on the downside. But take a look at it. Make your own decisions. If you guys are interested in trading, check out PHEMEX BT, my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. You don't see all the crazy wicks. You can trade crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all on one exchange. They have cool setups where you can set up multiple charts. You can use my promo code Savy50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. So if you put in one Bitcoin, you get a half a Bitcoin bonus to use towards your margin. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. I will leave a tutorial on how to use their margin up top. It also will show you how to use copy trading to copy other traders. Definitely check it out. And let's get into, so this is looking at it as the Elliott wave theory. We were looking at this as a rising wedge, which we broke out of right here. We had a measured move. If we take the widest point of the wedge, move it to where it broke down, that actually gets us down to around the $40,000 range. But looking at this as the bullish case, we've talked about this before. The bullish case being this is just a ABC correction, and we should get a bounce around the 41.6, which is the one-to-one extension from the top here. So it'd be A, B, and then C, and then get a bounce. And if that's the case, if we get a very strong bounce here, we could be looking at that 72 to 77,000 for the end of the year. If we get a weak bounce here and break below this 41.6 range, we have lower to go, and I will show you the targets on that also. But this is what I'm looking at right now. This is the bearish case. Let me move this out of the way. Bearish case is, this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 would get us down to about the 30,500. Bounce back up to the 41.7 to 48, or 41.7 to 41.8 range, and then 5 all the way back down to about 23.4. Again, these targets can change. they're not exact, but it does give us an idea what could happen. And if that was a 5 wave, this could get really bearish, because this could be a A, then we could get a B all the way back up into the 55,000 range. And guys, this doesn't happen in a day or two. This is over time. This is just an estimate, but if we did get the A like this, could be all the way towards the end of June, even longer, and then get the B up, you know, towards August, September, and then C all the way down to that 94, 9,500 range. Not saying it's going to happen, but definitely take it into consideration. We could also look at this as the same thing. We had this measured move over here, this rising wedge, the breakdown over here. That does line up with that $40,000 range again. Now let's take a look at, this is the indicator I talked about yesterday. This is my EMA strategy. I will leave a tutorial up top. It has some other strategies in there too, how to, you know, find formations and whatnot in the chart. But as you can see, we did get a short signal yesterday. I talked about that in yesterday's video. If we close down below 50,000, which we did, we should flash that short signal. This is a pretty accurate strategy. As you can see, it called for a short over here in January of 18, which ended up beautifully. Called for a small long here. It is a pretty safe indicator. Of course, nothing's 100% exact, but if you check it out, check out that EMA strategy. It works pretty good. The last time it called for a long was down here around 10,000 in October of 20, and it's been long ever since. Now we are, like I said, flashing the short signal. So be cautious here, guys, if you are bullish. That 200 EMA lies around that 4,200 also, which should get that bounce that I was talking about. Let's see what else we got. Let's go into, so this is what I've drawn. If you guys are in the Discord, you've seen this morning. If not, scroll down below. There is a free Discord link. It's totally free. Check it out. There's a lot of help in there. A lot of people sharing charts, trading. And anyway, we drew this trend line. We did get rejected this morning perfectly at the top of this. There are two measured moves of this, looking at it as a triangle. If we were to break out tomorrow or somewhere in that range, be around $40,000 range. And if we looked at this as a bear flag and we measured this whole thing as the flagpole, that would get us down to approximately 34.7. And that lines up. If you guys been watching, you know I threw these fibs on here from the swing low to the swing high. Let's get it over here. So we went from this swing low to this swing high, and we had 50,600 was the 0.236 fib. We did break that, and that now has become resistance. The next fib is down here around 41.6, and that's the one I've been talking about. I do expect us to most likely come down to this 41.6 range. If we can't break above, if we get above that 50,600, get support here, then yes, we could continue up. But I'm still looking for a retest of this 0.382 fib of 41.6 range, 41.7. If that breaks that next level, which lines up with that, looking at this as a bear flag here, that measured move lines up perfectly with the 0.5 fib at 34.3, 34.4 area, which also lines up with the high volume node here on the VPVR. So a lot of things to look at there. Let's look at the funding rate. It is favoring the bears just a bit right now. And let's look at, so let me zoom out so you can see this. This is the Fibonacci channels I have drawn in here. You can see we topped out both times up here. We always get some resistance at the 0.236 fib, and that is where we're at now. And this could be a rounded top. And again, I'll show you the rounded top. Here is a, looking at this as a rounded top. As you can see, it looks a lot like what's going on now. And then once we break this neckline, it should drop pretty quick. And our neckline right now is around that 42,000 range. So if that does break, we may get a swift move down to that mid $30,000 range if that was to happen. And like I said, if this was the top, an 85% correction would get us down to that 94, which Again, lines up with this bottom fib over here, which would be the 0.786. Not saying it has to. I know a lot of people say there's no way it could ever go that low, but there is a way, and I would be cautious. But that's what I'm seeing right now. And 10 set. As you guys know, I let you guys know when I got in this trade, which was I purchased it right here at this breakout, right around $2.50. We are getting resistance at my first target at 3.76. As of right now, we're getting a little bit of resistance there. I still think as long as we can get above this 3.76, make that support, our next target's going to be around that $5.47. They are talking about, just keep an eye on it. I'm going to be doing a video on it, talking about it. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You can get it on Uniswap as of right now, but I believe that we're going to be seeing it on other exchanges very soon. But if we can break up past this 547, make this support, my next target's around this $7.26. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely check out my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. There's links below, along with other affiliate links. Like I have a BYBIT down there. By using my link, you can get a $1,200 or a $1,610 bonus just by using my link. Definitely check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking your Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Smash those likes, leave your comments, let me know what you think. I'm out, guys. Have a great day. Happy trading.